Hey guys, Zuzunatural here. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Western New Year. I haven't seen you guys in 2020 as of yet. This is our first time. I missed you guys. So thank you to all of my subscribers, new and old. I appreciate you. If you're new, welcome. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you are so inclined. I am Zuzunatural. I make videos on clean green beauty, self-care and wellness, and crystals. Today we'll be doing crystals, and we'll be doing an unboxing of the Cosmic Crystal Box for January. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Let's open this box. So we have a velvet pouch, and we have a adventuring necklace. So you can't go into the new year without a good little bit of good luck, wealth, fortune, abundance. And so that's what this is about. This is a sterling silver coated chain over a base metal. So hopefully it won't fade, but you can change it out and do like a silver chain like I have. I love my sterling silver. I'm going to do a video on the properties of metals at some point too, just because I remember I had a question about me wearing silver and I was like, oh, that's a great video. But back to the unboxing. So you're going to get your cards, of course. And so Cosmic Crystal Box. And then we have a few cards. So we'll go to the Adventuring card, which is the stone that is here. A lot of people confuse adventuring with jade because that is one of the most popular green stones that we know, crystals that we know, but it is not jade. It is adventuring. And very often jade is sold as jade, and it's adventuring. It's not jade. Jade is much more expensive. So if you didn't pay a lot, you probably don't have jade. So green adventuring is known as the stone of opportunity, thought to be the luckiest of all the crystals, especially in manifesting prosperity and wealth. Adventuring is also the stone of opportunity, opening doors to new ventures. So I thought that was perfect for 2020, moving into this new year. You have your adventuring necklace. And of course, one of my favorite ways to work with crystals is to wear them, to have them on me. And so you can have your good luck, wealth, fortune, and abundance on you. So that is the first thing in the box. Next up, we have a 7-piece chakra set. And what I wanted to do with this set was make it a lot different than most chakra sets, including the ones that I sell, because I feel like we typically use the same crystals over and over again, right? So you're going to get your clear quartz, you're going to get your rose quartz, you're going to get your amethyst. Like these are citrine. These are crystals that you're going to get in a chakra set. And I wanted to give you something different that you might not have and let you know that there are so many crystals associated with each chakra, your energy centers. And so so I just passed my crystal certification healer test. Yay, woo, woo. Got a 97, studied my butt off, okay? But and in the system that I study for crystals is going to be based on more of the ancient Kemetic or Egyptian practice of crystals, which is one of the oldest documented, I'll say documented because we always talk about these ancient lands that we don't have documentation on, but one of the oldest documented places where crystals were used on a high level. So if you look at artifacts and tombs and all sorts of statues from ancient Egypt, you see that they were using turquoise, lapis lazuli, carnelian, and they were using these crystals, and we know that they meant something. It wasn't just that they were pretty. And so in that system, your chakra is called a Sekam Shin Ra. And so Sekam Shin Ra is your internal energy, your internal power that's circulating throughout your body that connects you into the sun. So that's what Sekam Shin Ra means. But I'll use the word chakra just because you're like, what? You're who? So I wanted to do a chakra set. Now there are more energy centers than 7, but the basic chakra system that we know of is generally based on 7. And the Kemetic system, it's based off of 12. So I'll just say that, but we did 7 because 12 is a lot of crystals. So you have your cards. I just give you a little 7-piece chakra crystal set. And I would just add that your root chakra is your basic trust. Your sacral chakra or sacral is your sexuality and creativity. Your solar plexus is your wisdom and power. Your heart is your love and healing. Your throat is your communication. Your third eye is your awareness. And your crown is your spirituality. So I just gave you a quick little reference card, so you know which energy center is where and what it's associated with. And then you have your cards that have your crystals on them, and it just has the chakra with each crystal. And then I give a little breakdown. It's kind of small. You might have to pull your glasses out for this, but I had to get it on this little card. So let's open it up and see what we have in our velvet bag. Okay, so first up, we've got our root chakra, which is your security, your balance, your grounding. On the card, I have your basic trust. That is your root chakra, which is your first chakra, which is associated down in the groin kind of area. And so this is Septarian. And I chose Septarian because it is one of my favorite stones. And it's something that's not typically associated with the root chakra in a set. Of course, it's associated with the root chakra, but you typically don't get this in a set. So that's Septarian. It's also called dragon stone. I like Septarian because it has several minerals going on in it. We've got yellow calcite. We've got aragonite, which is that dark brown, and that gray is limestone. And sometimes it has barite. This doesn't have any. So we have Septarian. So Septarian teaches us tolerance, patience, and emotional flexibility. It has powerful self-healing influence which connects us to Mother Earth grounding energy, which is what the root is about. It's about grounding and balance. And if you are not grounded in balance, then you're going to be out of balance. So you definitely want to get that in tune. You want to have all of your energy centers in tune, but you definitely want to make sure that one is in tune. So that's Septarian. Love it. Next up, we have the sacral or sacral. I say both. I use them interchangeable. And we have leopard jasper. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Looks like a leopard because it has spots. And there are so many jaspers. Jaspers are one of the most widely found crystals. And there's so many different forms and types. Some stones that you don't even realize are jasper because it's not in the name or the title. So your sacral is your creativity, your emotional stability, sexual energy. And let's see, what do I have on the card? Sexuality and creativity. And so for the leopard jasper, we have helps with reflection and self-awareness to help you see the deep within your soul and nurture paths of self-acceptance, self-awareness that encourages spiritual happiness. So a lot of our happiness and joy comes from the lower chakras, not the root, but your sacral and your solar plexus. A lot of our happiness and joy come from that area. So if you have blockages in that area, it may be hard for you to experience that. Or if you have any creativity blockages, any sexual blockages, you may have actual blockages in those areas, sacral or solar plexus, which is next. So next up, for the solar plexus, we went with yellow jasper, yet another jasper. And as you can see, these are both jaspers, but they are totally different. Just because they're jaspers doesn't mean they'll look alike or have similar energies at all. Although a lot of the jaspers are very earthy, have a lot of that earthy energy. So this is yellow jasper. It's kind of a mustardy color. It can come a little darker like brown. It can also be a little more yellow. That's yellow jasper. And so we've got our solar plexus, which is our internal power, right? Our self power. It's our wisdom. And a lot of our joy comes from that. Our happiness comes from that and the one I just mentioned. And so for yellow jasper, we have helps protect and clear the body of environmental toxins and impurities. It also helps to guide you and keep you moving on your life path, right? So if you are trying to discover what your life path is, you don't know, you want to know, yellow jasper is really a good one to meditate with and hold with you, just to kind of discover those gifts that are inside of you that you want to bring to the world, right? Your purpose and your gifts. So that's yellow jasper. Next up, where do we go? We go to the heart. We go to the heart. Your heart chakra, compassion, love, healing, right, is associated with nature. And so it's typically green or pink. Green is more the healing aspect of love, right? Self-love. And pink is usually the more emotional side of the love. So we have, I didn't go with pink because I feel like most of the time I do. So we went with green. And this is a tree agate. It's a tree agate right there. It can have a little less green. It can have a little more green. Sometimes it's white with just a spot of green. It comes looking various ways as you will find if you do have the set. But that's tree agate. And tree agate, associated with the heart chakra, helps to clear energy blockages to allow for a greater flow of energy throughout the body. So a lot of us have some blockages in the heart chakra. We really do. Our compassion is in the toilet. Our self-love is in the toilet. And so this will help with that. This will help just clear that out. And I find a lot of people focus on some of the higher chakras, like your third eye or brow, or your crown. I think they're all important. Obviously, it's one system, but I think there's not enough focus on the heart. You heal your heart, and I really feel like everything else falls in line. Once that heart is healed, now you are in a place to focus and really, really work on everything else, because you've tapped into that self-love where you know that you want to do this for you. You owe it to yourself. You've tapped into your compassion, right? So now you have a connection with your fellow man and woman and animals and everything around, where it makes you just want to be a better person. That's just my opinion, but I think the heart chakra is overlooked and I love it. So next up we have the throat chakra. So this is your communication, your self-expression, your authenticity. This is the you, the expression of you. And so I went with chrysocolla. We went with a rough form of chrysocolla. Comes in this beautiful, beautiful blue, almost like turquoise. Turquoise is also a throat chakra crystal. Love turquoise, but we have chrysocolla. Now, for chrysocolla helps to discharge negative energies, calms and allows truth and inner wisdom to surface and to be heard. So a lot of times we have so much outside chatter telling us who we are, what we want to do, what we want to be, how we should be, when it may not be in alignment with who you are. So this helps us kind of pull out who we are, what we need, what we should be doing, how we feel about ourselves. And so chrysocolla helps you with that. So you're just not a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. We're all unique, beautiful, and different. We have different paths, we have different gifts, and this helps you discover yours. Chrysocolla. I like chrysocolla. Next up, we have, let me see, what do we have up? Okay. We have Angelite. And this is associated with the third eye. I like to call it the first eye because it is the eye that has sight. We can see with these, right? We have vision, but this has actual sight, actual vision beyond just these senses. When you close these, you should still be able to see with that. So your brow, third eye or first eye, is associated with your intuition, your imagination, wisdom. A lot of the stones that are associated with this area are known as wisdom stones. Angelite can also be associated with the throat. However, I chose it for the third eye because it can be associated with either or. So I chose Angelite because I feel like a lot of people don't have Angelite, and I love it. So I was like, I'm going to do Angelite, and look how beautiful and soothing that is. It's such a beautiful, soothing color. It's such a beautiful, soothing stone. So Angelite Angelite, associated with the third eye, which is your sixth chakra, raises the state of consciousness and awareness. It facilitates contact with your angels and spirit guides and helps to connect with your higher self. So that is Angelite. And then last but certainly not least, we have our crown chakra. And so that is our spirituality, right? That is our connection with the all. Okay, so that's connection with everything because you are the all. So it's your connection with that. I chose clear crackle quartz. Let's see if you can see it on the screen because it's a little different than just your clear quartz. It's heat treated, so it is just to let you know to form this crackling. So it's clear crackle quartz, and I was like, you guys have clear quartz. Everybody has clear quartz, but do you have clear crackle quartz? You probably don't. So I chose clear crackle quartz. And this is your seventh, and this is your crown chakra. Not here. I don't know why I'm putting here. Here, where we often see the illumination and the light of halos on angels and saints and higher beings. That is where that comes from. That illumination is your crown chakra. And so crackled quartz helps counteract negative energy. It makes your thoughts clearer and helps you come up with positive ideas easily. So clear quartz is the master crystal. It is associated with clearer sight, right? Clearer vision. It's a crystal clear, crystal clarity, right? So it's associated with that. So it helps you really see through to the heart of the matter. It also amplifies your other crystals. So this will amplify the energy of all other crystals. So you can usually put clear quartz with any. A lot of times people ask me about crystal combinations, and you're putting clear quartz with something is a winner, you know, because it's going to amplify that energy. But also keep in mind, the flip side of amplifying energy is that we like to think about it as amplifying positive energy, but a lot of times we may not be in a positive space, right? You may not be in a positive energy area. So make sure that you are in a space of positive energy because it can also intensify and magnify energy that is not so positive. For example, gold, right? Gold is a great conductor of energy and it helps intensify that energy. However, if you're a thug, right? Thugs love gold. It's intensifying your thuggism. That's what it's doing. So it's not necessarily going to be associated with a positive or a negative. It's intensifying and enhancing energy, period. And so what type of energy you have or focus on is up to you. And so that is our chakra set moving into the 2020. That is what you received. You received Septarian, you received Leopard Jasper, you received Yellow Jasper, you received Tree Agate, you received Chrysocolla, you received Angelite, and you received Clear Crackle Quartz. So that's the January Cosmic Crystal Box unboxing. So that's the January Cosmic Crystal Box. If you received it, I hope you are enjoying it. I really enjoyed putting this together and have something extra special for February coming up. And then in March will be our 1 year anniversary. Can you believe it? Already approaching 1 year. So that is January Cosmic Crystal Box. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are unfamiliar with the Cosmic Crystal Box, you can go to www.cosmiccrystalbox.com where you can get lots more information. It is a monthly subscription box. It is $19.99 a month plus shipping. That is a new change for January. If you are already receiving the box, you are grandfathered into the no shipping charges. But yeah, Zuzunatural. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace out.